Hi. Hey everybody, another Hoopla comic book review. Today I'm going to talk about two of my very favorites, classics from when I was younger, and I thought I would sort of move our scene to someplace a bit more appropriate to our discussion for today. You don't have comic books framed and hanging on your wall? That's weird. Okay, anyway. Both stories I want to share with you today are available on Hoopla for download for free if you've checked that out. And the first one is Daredevil by Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev. And this is a story that came out in the early thousands. Brian Michael Bendis is probably my favorite comic book writer. My wife can't stand him because I say his name all the time, and she thinks that the only reason I like him is I like saying his name, Brian Michael Bendis. But that's not true. If you are a fan of the Daredevil television series, or Jessica Jones, he created Jessica Jones, first of all. And second, his run on Daredevil, which goes for 60 some odd issues, quite a bit, a couple years, is sort of the inspiration for that version of the character. If you look under Hoopla and you look for Daredevil, you're going to see the Bendis Maleev Volume 1. That's what you want to check out, and make sure you're reading that by these two guys. And what you'll notice right from the get-go here is how different the art style is in that Alex Maleev does with Daredevil. I'll try to find a page here that'll give you just kind of an idea. Here's kind of a spread. A lot of panels, a lot of dynamics, a lot of mood, a lot of tone. Lots of dialogue, not a lot of exposition, but very realistic, very dramatic, very sort of real and gritty. Here's another shot that might inspire you to pick it up. But I love this story for how the scope in which it's told. It's very realistic. It's very sort of cinematic and kind of television-y in a way. And I wish the showrunners of the Daredevil television show had just taken this story and told it right from the beginning, because it's so good. I won't tell you the plot because I think it's so much of a surprise. Most of the story is kind of a crime noir kind of mystery kind of story. And so if I told you anything, it would ruin it. So I'm not. But check out Daredevil by Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev. The second book is sort of the complete opposite of that one, and that is Superman Batman by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. This is the exact opposite of the Bendis Daredevil because it is not real. It doesn't make any attempt to seem real. It is big and bombastic and cartoonish and silly. It is like a big budget popcorn kind of movie, but in comic book form. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. You can just tell from the artwork, and I'm just going to kind of randomly choose a page that has some drama to it, if you will, and show off the art styles of Ed McGuinness, because he can't be beat. Here we go. Here's a good full page spread, as they say in the biz, of Superman and Batman. This is a story, a comic that's published about these two characters. In the old days, back in the 60s and 70s, it was called World Finest, but here they've kind of recreated it into Superman versus Batman. Here's another full-page spread of action. But this story is about Superman and Batman, about their relationship with each other. As you know, if you know me, I despise the Superman versus Batman movie. This is the movie they should have made. It shows a friendship of two very different people in Superman and Batman, Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, but a kind of a united goal in mind, and that is to bring justice to people and to the world. It doesn't hold any punches, this story, Superman versus Batman. They, just like Bendis and Maleev, have a long run on this title. There are a variety of issues. This one, the first story, is called Public Enemies. The second one is called Supergirl, and it introduces sort of a new Supergirl to the modern world. And it's also very good. Art, this time by Michael Turner, but still written by Jeff Loeb. But if you're looking for just something fun and superhero and like absolutely comic booky to the max, this would be the story for you. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. All right. Enough of me blabbing about that. Check out Hoopla, read these titles. I'll keep posting videos on other comics and books that you can read for free. through Hoopla and those other streaming services. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, and I will see you soon. Thomas, that's like the 13th cup of coffee you've had today. You got to cut back, man.